says about 46.3 million Americans will travel 50 miles or more from today through Sunday, the highest since 2007. And almost 90% of those people will be driving. ABC 17's Lindsey Burning has been monitoring the traffic and talked to MoDOT today. And Lindsey, what's the latest?
Dana, right now, MoDOT is saying most of the roads in mid-Missouri are green, which means they're in clear condition and normal traffic congestion. But that wasn't the case earlier today. This afternoon, MoDOT says traffic was backed up from Kingdom City to Warrenton, even though all of the lanes were open. And AAA says that nearly 1 million people will be driving in Missouri alone for the holidays this week. And MoDOT says with all of that extra traffic, it doesn't take much to slow down traffic on Missouri's busiest highways.
As we saw this morning, we had a little bit of snow. Oftentimes, those first snows of the year, we see a lot of accidents that could have been prevented. People need to take their vehicles off cruise control. Front-wheel drives get along very well, but we see a lot of four-wheel drive vehicles that are in accidents because they're not in four-wheel drive because there's just not much snow. But you just really need to slow down and give yourself time and be prepared to get to where you're wanting to go safely.
The Missouri State Highway Patrol's website shows at least 24 traffic crash reports in Missouri today. Keep in mind, those are just the crashes investigated by the Highway Patrol. And Columbia police say there were about 40 car crashes in and around Columbia since 7 o'clock this morning, including one deadly crash on Paris Road between a van and a City of Columbia garbage truck. The driver of the van later died at the hospital, and Columbia police say road conditions due to weather is believed to be a factor. Shoup says MoDOT put down a pre-treatment earlier this week to try and prevent more wrecks.
We did pre-treat the bridges due to the fact that they had been washed off from the recent rains. So we pre-treated them yesterday and the day before so that we could prevent any elevated structures from freezing up before the events come in.
MoDOT says it will also have staff monitoring traffic signals Friday with extra traffic expected for Black Friday and the Mizzou home football game. It also has electronic message boards set up throughout the state warning drivers if a crash is ahead. MoDOT says most construction projects will be closed down from today through Monday to help with that congestion of all of the holiday travelers. There should not be any crews out unless there's maintenance crews needed for snow removal or other accidents. And if you need to see the road conditions, you can pull up the MoDOT road conditions on our app, ABC 17 News, or on our website, abc17news.com. Reporting live in Columbia, Lindsey Burning, ABC 17 News.
All right, thank you, Lindsey. The winter weather has also been problematic for drivers in Jefferson City. That's where ABC 17's Ashley Strohmeyer is. She's joining us now live with an update on conditions there. Ashley?
Yeah, Dana, right now it's not too bad out as far as there's a little bit of a drizzle and it's kind of windy, but it says it's 40 degrees out in Jefferson City right now, but that has actually caused some issues because there's been some random patches of ice throughout the city today, which has caused 16 separate accidents in Jefferson City alone. Now, I spoke to Sergeant Rudiker at the Jefferson City Police Department, and he says since 6:45 this morning, there have been a total of 16 reported accidents. However, only 11 of those 16 accidents have ended up being actual reports. And what that means is if someone calls in saying they had an accident and the police get there, and it's more of an exchange information type situation, that's not considered a reported accident. Rudiker said the remaining 11 accidents have been reported because they were severe enough. He also told me today it's really started to pick up about 1:45 as far as the ice, and most of those accidents happened that direction towards Clark Avenue all the way to the Moreau River area. And now as soon as I leave here, I'm going to call the Jefferson City Police Department to see if those accident numbers have changed at all, and I'll be back out here at 6 with that live report. Live in Jefferson City, Ashley Strohmeyer, ABC 17 News.